11th class. Today we will talk about Millikan's oil drop model. Earlier we read about Thomson E by M ratio. Through that we got the value of E by M, that is 1.76. Our second chapter is going on, that is the structure of an atom. So we are talking about Millikan's oil drop model only to get the mass of electron through the formula E by M ratio. So in Millikan's drop model, this is the diagram. In that diagram we are watching there is a chamber. That chamber is differ itself into the three parts. First part is this atomizer, which used to pour oil drop inside this chamber. This atomizer work as a spray bottle. Very teeny particle can be sprayed through this atomizer and get entered inside that chamber. In the second part, this is hole. This hole is only allowing a single droplet inside that chamber, and the third part is cathode rays, which is being applied from outer circuit towards this chamber. As the cathode rays get entered inside this chamber, the gaseous particle which is already present inside that chamber will get ionized. And as they ionize, they will release a large number of electrons. After ionization of gases, we will get large number of electrons, and all the electrons will surround this oil droplet. This oil droplet is being surrounded by electrons. Due to that, this oil droplet is being negative charged. This oil droplet is being negative charged. Now in this chamber there is electrical field. This is cathode plate and this is anode plate. Due to this electrical field, we are providing electrical force to this droplet, and from the lower side definitely a gravitational force will also work. A gravitational force will also work, which will come from the downside, as in our earth is happening. So in that oil droplet, two type of force is working. One is electrical force and another is gravitational force. Electrical force is trying to push this particle to the upper side. Electrical force is trying to push this particle upper side, and gravitational force trying to pull this particle towards the downside. Both the forces are balancing each other, and the droplet is remaining in the air or in between the chamber. Through that we are trying to get the value of charge of electron, that always be 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 19. It doesn't make any sense that all the droplet will give same charge, but they will give integer multiple of this. Integer multiple of this value. So the lowest value is 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 19. That is the charge of any negative particle which is present as an electron in any atom. So we will put the value of 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 19 by this value, the E by M ratio, that is 1.76 into 10 to the power 8, and we will take the value of the mass of electron 9.1 10 to the power minus 31 in kilogram. Through this liquid drop model, we came to know the mass of electron. Millikan's oil drop model is already a very important model for getting the mass of electron, as we are earlier knowing that yes, the mass of electron was same as Millikan's discovered. So as we are talking about Millikan's drop model, you must be very clear about this diagram. This diagram is divisible into the three parts. The first part is this atomizer, second part is this hole, and third part the cathode rays which we are providing. This chamber is fully filled with gaseous particle. As the cathode rays get inside in this chamber, they will ionize the gaseous particle. Because of the ionization, they are going to release number of electrons. That electron will surround these droplets, and this oil droplet will become charge or negative particle. Because of negativity, this is become now negative particle. Now we are applying two electrical plates, which is cathode and anode, to provide electrical field. And as we provide electrical field, this field will try to push this droplet to the upper side, and this gravitational force will try to pull this particle towards the downward side. Because of these two forces, this droplet will remain stable in air, and through that we will calculate the value of charge, and after evaluating charge we will calculate the value of mass of electron, because we are already knowing the value of E by m ratio. Through that we will get this liquid drop model used to identify mass of electron.